Thaao, take it away.
Yeah. Okay. Now, like, I'm sorry to start off this way because it's not such good news. Every day, around half a dozen road traffic collisions are reported to police. Every day. Now, this entirely predictable update from the BPS via Acting Superintendent Robert Cardwell explained that Operation Vega's increased traffic enforcement was expected to cut the number of collisions and traffic offenses. Turns out hasn't worked as well as they had hoped. More cops are watching for illegal activity, and issuing more tickets hasn't caused our driving behavior to change. Most of the collisions are single vehicle, which means that most of the causes are avoidable. Now, here's the key point here. We went through the stats and found the 4 most noticeable categories of traffic offenses that spiked during the third quarter beyond the previous 2. Driving with no insurance, driving while unlicensed, and disobeying traffic signs increased by a bit, as you can see here, while parking offenses more than doubled. Now, the thing that I found interesting about these increases is that half of them definitely have to do with people having sufficient or insufficient disposable income, and the other 2 are just straight up irresponsibility, none of which tell a good story about our national driving culture.
Yeah. I as soon as I saw that the insurance went up top, I was just like, that could come down to just the cost of living, but others is just like a disregard.
And that, I think, sort of sums up the problems that we've got with our driving culture. Folks don't have enough money to do what they're supposed to do, and folks just don't take the rules seriously enough to make sure everybody stays safe. Now, we haven't figured out, obviously, how to make local driving sufficiently safe yet, but one possible solution I don't think Bermuda's investigated yet is using AI, because it turns out, according to new robo-taxi service Waymo, the machines are actually better at avoiding collisions than people, even while the bots are driving alongside people on the roads in real time.
There's more than 22 million rider-only miles that have been driven through June of this year by Waymo vehicles. That is a more than 200% increase over just 8 months. Waymo's new safety website, though, it makes the case with lots of data that robotaxis are actually safer than human drivers. They use a formula that compares its driverless vehicles to human driver benchmarks to show that they're safer in almost every category.
Interesting.
Did that surprise you as much as it did me?
Yeah. I'm always, we were taught when we were young, whatever man makes breaks, that's my only concern.
Yeah, because if one goes wrong and ends up like running over like 13 people at a bus stop, it's horrifying. But as it stands right now, the bots are better at driving than we are.
Besides Elon being a very that's my bias. I'm still on the fence about Teslas, because if tech goes down, I'm like, is this car gonna drive me like? I don't know. I'm on the fence, but I'm happy to learn and give things a chance. I was late to like ride sharing because of that.
Yeah, no, I'm similar to you. We're kind of, I think it's because we're both over 40. Like we crossed into that.
What? You always gotta age me, bro. Can't you?
What you mean?
Bring me in it,
bro. I'm aging me too. Look. Look at this. Look.
Yeah, you got the gray, and I'm got none up here. So,
In other news, 3 men are now in police custody following the seizure of $700,000 in controlled drugs, 2 firearms, and some ammunition. The operation that ended with this trio of men being arrested, with a 29-year-old man is still being sought in connection with the relevant matter, went down on Monday. And SIU DCI Jason Smith shared that this means 14 guns have been taken off the street by police in the past 10 months, which is unambiguously good news.
That's brilliant. And I think when I was listening to the conversation on TNN last night, they spoke of that. And I'd like to see that. And not congratulations, but I'm grateful to the police who continue to clean up the streets in this respect.
Yeah, it's just a good look all around. Now, in other cool news, the 3rd annual Video Game Design Challenge is going down on October 18th and 19th. It's all put together by Bermuda Island Games and Decipher Communications. It's a 2-day event where local game devs come together to learn and build their own games over a weekend, guided by a secret theme. Founder Adrian Lodge, who's a good brother, announced that their special guest is senior animator Moira Kelly, who's got a deep background in game dev. Tickets are $25 a pop, and you can register via BermudaIslandGames.com. Now, I got a bit of trivia for you today. What is the biggest selling video game of all time? Now, I give you 2 hints. is not Minecraft, and I know without having to ask that you have played it at least a little bit.
Is it Grand Theft Auto?
Nope, that's number 3.
Well, the only game I play is FIFA, bro.
Okay, here we go. Prep yourself. Tetris. 520 million copies sold on basically every platform ever, which is close to double Minecraft's numbers.
How did I not know that? Like, I literally downloaded it on my phone last year. Hey,
Tetris is one of them ones. It's one of the most easily understood and playable games of all time. Anybody can pick that thing up and go.
All right. Tetris makes sense, Tay. Yeah.
Yeah. 500 million over the last 40 years, I guess. Now, as far as weather's concerned, we got a big patch of low pressure headed our way, which is going to bring some rain, which we already experienced so far this morning, to the island, alongside stronger winds and an active small craft warning through tomorrow. Temps should top out at 80 degrees even, which follows the recent trend, showing that summer is definitely behind us, and thank goodness for that.
All righty, Taya. Thank you so much for that. We've got a days of the year, Taya. It's so many things today, right? But I want to go with this one, Taya. In the US, it's National Name Your Car Day. Name Your Car Day. So I want to ask the audience, and don't laugh at my names, but do you all name your vehicles? Like what, or even your favorite cab, or like, did you name your
No,
BMX?
I never had that relationship with vehicles because I had, you remember I told you about it when I ran into the Victor Scott Gates and on my bike. Yeah. So I don't have a deep relationship with vehicles.
Taylor's been scarred. Well, my first car was named Sugar Lips. I said not to laugh. Any audience?
I don't think I could control myself. I'm sorry.
My second car, what was she named? She was named Goldilocks.
Okay.
Yep. She was like, and then I had what was she named? Sylvie, because she is silver. And my previous car to now was Snow White.
Okay.
Yeah. And then my current vehicle, I'm in love with her. She's named Lady.
Lady.
Yeah, she's named Lady.
Do you get in like arguments with them? Because it seems like you're making them into like a proxy for a relationship.
Yeah, she doesn't start. What's wrong with you today? Why you? Yeah, you do, Taya.
Right. Okay.
I'm the only one who has a car name. Well, this is not a car name. David Michael Wilson says his car's name Car.
Yeah. Well, I mean that seems very appropriate to me. I'm just saying.
Well, we've got Maya says you better have a relationship with your vehicle, Taya. They can hear you now. I call mine Red. Actually,
Maya's bike is fly though. Like the other day, she was riding past on Front Street. I looked up, I saw her bike before I saw her, and I was like, okay, that's dope. Like it's super fresh. I have no idea what type it is, but it is really dope.
One more before you head out. NTS says his vehicle's called Duchess. Yeah.
See, do women name their cars, or is this just like a man thing?
Yes,
are you sure?
Name their cars.
No, I know some do, but it feels like men, because they're always she's, right? Like how the boats are always she's, cars are always she's. Yeah, like I don't think women masculinize their vehicles in the same way. Like
Renee says Snowy.
Snowy.
Sherry Lynn Johnson says Baby Onyx. That's that strip joint outside my window. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I was about to say that this is a family show. Come on.
All right, Tay, we gotta go because you know how I get.
Yeah.
By myself today, didn't I? Wasn't I on my best behavior, Tay? Give me some props.
1,000%. I honestly was gonna WhatsApp you later and say I'm proud of you, man. You cooking today. It's a good show.
We'll see you soon.
All right. Take care. Thanks, man.
All right, folks. Teo Dill. Don't go anywhere. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in 1 minute, 58 seconds with the candidate for the One Bermuda Alliance for constituency 36, Carl Neblett. Stick with us.